this is Pav Bamber here for PSB Sports. I'm at the Gennady Golovkin versus Saul Canelo Alvarez press conference here today. I've managed to bump into Southern Area light heavyweight champion, Mr. Anthony Yarde. He's back on PSB Sports. How are you doing, Anthony?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Always good.
Firstly, I saw you ask a question today in the press conference to both fighters. Something you did as well when it was Davis versus Wolfson. How was that for you?
It's always good, you know. I like to get involved in boxing.
Yeah.
I'm not only a boxer, I'm a boxing fan as well. I'm a fan of boxing, and I like entertainment. Sometimes when you get personal, start asking people about knockouts and who's going to get knocked out, or you start talking about, because you know Mexicans are proud, you know, you start talking about where they come from and things like that. Golovkin is not Mexican, his trainer is Mexican, but Canelo is a born and bred Mexican, you know, and he's you know, as you can see, he only speaks Spanish, so sometimes when you talk about where someone comes from and knockouts, they take it personal, so it's good to ask some kind of questions.
Absolutely, Anthony, absolutely. Anthony, your last fight was a fantastic victory over Chris Hobbs.
Yeah.
You successfully collected the Southern Area title there. Firstly, what was your reaction to that fight? Obviously, great fight.
You know, I just had to do what I had to do, really. He was one of them guys as well. Once I was in the ring with him, I realised that his body was just exposed. Like all sorts of exposure. Like when you're in the sun for too long and you start getting sunburn. So I said to myself, you know, touch the head, go to the body. And you know, in boxing, it's one of the things. If I see a shot, I want to keep doing it until you've learned your lesson. Like we said, don't blink. The hashtag for this fight is you reach, I teach. You reach, I teach.
And obviously, your next opponent's being announced. You're facing a guy called Bayani, is it? Bayani, I think.
You can pronounce it how you want to pronounce it. I think it's Richard Barani.
Barani, yeah.
But my pronunciation is chicken biryani. You know, tell everyone to get their salt, pinch their salt like the Salt Bay, sprinkle it on the chicken biryani. If you want to be exotic, add a bit of cheese. You know, and then tune into BT Sports Box Nation, July 8th.
Absolutely, and Anthony, obviously, I believe Fight Night is now 2 or 3 weeks away now. So how's everything going in preparation for that, Peacocks?
Preparation's fantastic. You know, me and Tunde, me and Ade, me and Martin, we're working literally every day. You know, it's my decision when I want to rest. I know my body. Tunde will tell you the same thing. I'm not the one that shies away from hard work. So we've been working hard. We're sharp for this fight. So as I said before, tune into BT Sports, Box Nation. Don't miss it.
Additionally, Andre Ward and Ward-Kovalev fought for the second time this past Saturday. People saw it as a controversial ending. Some people thought the blows were low. Some people thought that it was borderline, it was okay. How do you see the fight going up until that point it was stopped? You have winning, and what do you make of the stoppage as well?
Again, I had Wood winning. I don't look at, you know, they do count aggression or walking forward in a fight. But if someone's going back and they're hitting the other person in the face, or they're landing more shots, or they're making a miss or whatever, that person's winning the fight, whether they're on the back foot or not. I had Wood winning very close. I had him winning by 1 round at that point. But I knew from it got to the 4th round, I said Wood's going to knock him out. He's going to stop him. Because you can see Kovalev fading. In terms of how it got stopped, I was a bit disappointed because I was intrigued in the fight. I was enjoying the fight as a spectator. But again, Wood showed levels, you know. Same thing Floyd Mayweather used to do. If they say that somebody had a close fight with him, he rematched him and demonstrated. And that's what Andre Ward did.
Adonis Stevenson pretty quickly called out Andre Ward. He said that he wants to unify 175. Do you believe that fight can happen? And obviously, how do you see you going with Stevenson and Ward?
Of course, it definitely can happen. You know, they're both Andre Ward. You know what he's done in the sport has spoke for itself. You know, he went from unifying. I believe he unified the super middleweight division. He won the Super 6. You know, he went to light heavyweight. Within 2 fights, he unified the light heavyweight division. So again, it shows what he's looking to accomplish. So if there's another belt out there he can take, I don't think he's going to be scared of anyone. You know, he rematched Kovalev, who was classed as the most dangerous man in the division. He rematched him twice, and again he demonstrated. Were the shots low? Maybe. I think 1 was low, but it's boxing. It can happen. If you go to someone's body and they even shimmy to the left or, you know, stand up more straight than they usually are, you might hit a bit low. I think after the first low blow, even Andre Ward looked at the referee because of his reaction. The referee didn't say nothing, so I said, okay, he didn't like that, so I'm going to go back to the body again. It's called smart boxing. Kovalev wasn't protecting himself in boxing. You know, everyone knows. Every man in the world knows what it's like to get hit in your crown jewels. So no one can really say. And on top of that, he was tired. But if you get hit in your balls, at a fight of that magnitude, if your hands go down, you're not protecting yourself, and the referee hasn't said stop low blow, you get out of the way and you make the referee know you got low blow. You don't just stand there and hang your arms. The referee's gonna stop it, and there was no standing 8 count as well, so you can't go against the referee for the decision.
I mean, if you were in Kovalev's shoes, would you have taken a knee? Would you have said to the ref, look, I've been hit? How would you approach that situation?
Well, I don't ever want to be in his shoes in that kind of situation.
Yeah, no, of course, absolutely, yeah. But in hindsight,
what I think he should have done was got out of the way, or even took a knee, and complained his arse off. Gone, he hit me low. Shout, oh, or say something. He hit me in my balls. Don't just do that and go down and then just stay there. It looks like he got hit with a good body shot, which I believe he did. He got hit with a couple clean body shots, and he realised he was getting tired. Before that, the main shot was the right hand he got caught with. Shook him to bits. His legs, after that, he wasn't the same. He got hit with a body shot again straight after that. Everyone knows in boxing it might seem like you're in a fight. You get hit with a clean right hand like that where it stumbles you, vision goes blurry, and then straight away you get hit with a left hook to the body, your wind goes. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So sometimes you have to look at that. If you look at the stoppage again from start to end, it was one of them situations where Kovalev might have wanted that. And then as soon as the fight did get stopped, he started to regret it.
Okay, and Ante, initially, with a victory in your next fight, I believe, will you be ranked in the top 15 with the WBO? So obviously that's huge, right? Top 15 rank in the WBO, and then obviously from then you could fight eliminators after eliminator to become the #1 challenger, can't you?
100%. So that's why I always tell people that everything's timing. I don't watch no one else in the division but myself. There's been people domestically in England. People have been talking to me about people in the division in other countries. I say, right now, I'm at a point in my career. Right now, I'm 11-0. I'm with 10 knockouts. I'm still only focused on myself. I'm fighting for the WBO European. My next opponent is Chicken Biryani. So I say to everybody this. That's my focus right now. I'm not focused on anyone else in the division. I'm not focused on Andre Ward. I'm not focused on Kovalev. I watched that fight as a boxing fan, a spectator, not as someone that I'm gonna fight them down the line, because the time I do get to that point, it could be within a year, 2 years, it could be within 6 months. Them people that are on top might not be there, so I might never fight them guys. So that's what I'm saying. And sometimes in boxing, you need to just focus on yourself and go through your own path.
Absolutely. The Beast and the Yarde, thank you so much for your time once again for PSB Sports. Congratulations on your last victory and all the best in your next fight.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.